Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video I just wanted to do something really quick. It was just a real quick review and demo of a couple of bits and pieces that I bought recently. I'd seen them kind of advertised all over Facebook and it is the new Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour. I was in Boots last week and they had 3 for 2 on the Rimmel stuff. So I was too tempted, I couldn't resist, and I got 3 of the shades. I am pretty much a nude gal, so I did get 2 nudes and I did get 1 darker one, sort of slightly out of my comfort zone, but I'm going to give it a try. If you want to see the kind of a formula, a couple of swatches and an actual sort of demo of these liquid lip colours from Rimmel, just keep on watching. So before I actually apply them to my lips, I just want to do a quick sort of swatch just on my hand so that you could see what colour they look like there. And I will start with the lightest first. This is the Latte to Go. And then the middle one, Be My Baby, will be in the middle. And then the plum one, Plum This Show, on the end. And then you can just see what they look like sort of on skin as opposed to lips. So this is it. Ooh. This one is obviously the fairest one, the middle one being the kind of more peachy colour, and obviously this one being the sort of plum colour here. Ooh. So yeah, that's a very, very pale one, the nudiest one. But I really like that kind of look sometimes, especially if you've got a bit of a smoky, darker eye going on. And the middle one, bit of a kind of nude for all occasions. And then obviously the plummy one, I reckon, will be a good one for sort of a maybe a bold eye, bold lip sort of look. Okay, so I zoomed in a little bit, and I am going to start off with the lightest colour that I've got. It's kind of like a buff colour, and it's in the shade Latte to Go. I saw this one and I thought I really like the look of it, because quite often when I've just done my makeup in the morning and not actually put any lip colour on at all, but I've just got a slight sort of covering a foundation on my lips, and I just really like the way it looks, just like a real pale sort of wash of colour over my lips. So I thought this one might be quite a good, I don't know, colour to mimic that really. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of give that a try on my lips. I'm not going to use any lip liner or anything because I didn't get any lip liner from Rimmel. I just got literally just the colours, so I'm just going to put them on as they are and see how they apply, how they feel, and what they actually look like on my lips. So here we go with the Latte to Go, the palest shade this one is. Okay, so that is the colour that it looks on my lips. I don't have massively like highly pigmented lips, so there's not a sort of dark colour to cover up or anything. That shade, the lightest colour, I did feel like I had to put a couple of coats on to kind of block out the actual any colour of my my actual natural lips. But I do really like it. It seems to be drying to sort of like an opaque sort of colour. It's not sort of cracking anywhere, but yeah, it's doing the job that I wanted it to. It's almost giving me a foundation-y colour over my lips, so it's not sort of not really pinky or anything. It's a very pale peach sort of nude, but yeah, I really like it. It's actually dried already just in a couple of seconds that I've been talking, and it's not sticky at all. Some of the liquid matte lip colours that I've used for different brands, they do stay sticky for quite a while, but this, it's dried straight away. Really like that. Just to touch, it's not tacky at all. There's no colour sort of transferring onto my hand. So yeah, that is definitely a thumbs up from me. I'm definitely glad that I got that one. Okay, so the next colour that I'm going to try, it's a slightly darker Still a very nude shade. This one is called Be My Baby. It looks like slightly more of a kind of brownie nude, so I'm just going to go in and try that one too. So that one again, a really, really pretty nude sort of colour, but it's slightly more like a very, very toned down sort of corally, orangey kind of muted colour, but really, really nice. Definitely still classed as a nude, but just a slightly more kind of, just a slightly deeper nude, and definitely with a bit more sort of peachy sort of shade to it. It's very, very pretty. And again, I can feel it sort of drying, but not in a bad way, just sort of drying down to the matte finish that you would kind of expect. And I only kind of did the one coat with this colour. That one sort of felt a little bit more opaque. I think with the lighter one, it just needed maybe two to just get all the colour hidden away from your natural lip sort of shade. But yeah, that's pretty much dried down now in the time that I've been talking again. I really, really like that one as well. These are definitely going to be well-used lip colours. So yeah, that one's kind of completely dried now. There's no stickiness to it. The reason that I love that so much, the ones that dry down to sort of, you know, no stickiness or just to a totally matte finish, is so that there's no transfer of colours onto your teeth or anything like that. So you don't have to worry too much about kind of putting it on and then like, you know, worry about having that colour transfer on your teeth. So yeah, that one is dried down as well. That one was called Be My Baby. Just make sure this one doesn't transfer either. Yeah, absolutely no colour transfer on there either after a really, really short amount of time. So another hit, definitely like that one. Okay, so the last colour I've got is called Plum This Show. It's a lovely sort of plummy berry colour. I'm going to give this a go now. I hardly ever wear dark lips, hardly ever, so I'm going to try it and just sort of see how I feel about how it looks sort of on me, because I would only ever wear a dark lip if I've got a very neutral eye, natural makeup, and then have a bit of a bold lip. So this is probably quite a good makeup look to try it with. So here we go. So that is how this one looks. As I say, I'm not used to wearing the sort of darker lips, but I do quite like the look of this one. It's nice and opaque. It's sort of, I don't feel like it needs two coats, although I'm sure you could kind of build it up if you wanted a much darker sort of shade with it. Again, that is drying really, really quickly, and that is definitely going to be a bonus with a dark colour like this, not transferring onto your teeth. So yeah, the only thing I would say probably with this darker one, I would probably use a lip liner with the darker shades, just because, you know, obviously you want like a really precise line with the darker ones. It's totally dried now. I'm so impressed with that. It's totally dried. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up from me for all the colours. I just picked up the ones that I thought would be most useful to me. Yeah, I would definitely recommend those, and great price too, especially if you can get them on 3 for 2, because I think they are £5.99 each. So I got all three for 12 quid. Pretty good bargain. So thank you very much for watching and for joining me on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos, reviews, makeup tutorials, that sort of thing. And give the video a thumbs up if it was helpful at all. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video.